Billy began. What did he begin doing? To read a book. Billy began to read a book. All right. 2. If I asked you what happened on Thursday last week, do you think you could tell me what Billy did with this one? Billy swam. He swam at the pool. Good job. And Tamla, if I asked you what he did on Tuesday in the past.
Billy gave his brother a lesson.
Billy gave his brother a lesson in baseball. Good job. So this is how we can see something that happened in the week, that happens every week in the present, but that's how we can make it in the past.
As you could see, some of these verbs don't follow the rule. We're going to learn a few of these verbs now. I will give you the simple present tense, like today I see, and then I will give the simple past tense, yesterday I saw. So you repeat these after me as we do this, all right? We're going to go through this a couple of times. You may want to write down the simple present and the simple past for these irregular verbs so that you can learn them after class. All right? Are you ready? Let's begin. Repeat after me. Today I eat. Yesterday I ate. Today I give. Yesterday I gave. Today I begin. Yesterday I began. Today I swim. Yesterday I swam. Today I take. Yesterday I took. Today I know. Yesterday I knew. Today I fall. Yesterday I fell. Today I sing. Yesterday I sang. Today I say. Yesterday I said. Today I pay. Yesterday I paid. Today I bite. Yesterday I bit. Today I eat. Yesterday I ate. Today I take. Yesterday I took. Today I know. Yesterday I knew. Today I fall. Yesterday I fell. Today I sing. Yesterday I sang. Today I say. Yesterday I said. Today I pay. Yesterday I paid. Today I bite. Yesterday I bit. Today I eat. Yesterday I ate. Today I give. Yesterday I gave. Today I begin. Yesterday I began. Today I swim. Yesterday I swam. Now it's your turn. I will give you the present. Today I see, for example. And then you must give the simple past. Yesterday I saw. So you would begin each sentence with yesterday I, and then give the verb in the simple past. All right? Are you ready? Let's begin. Today I eat. Yesterday I ate. Now you give the past. Today I give. Today I sing. Today I say. Today I pay. Today I bite. Today I eat. Today I sing. Today I say. Today I pay. Today I swim. Today I eat. Today I take. Today I know. Today I fall. Today I bite. Today I begin. Today I take. Today I know. Today I fall. Today I give. Today I begin. Today I swim.
Okay guys, for the next activity we have here, we're going to try and have two teams of people. So I think we're going to do you guys against you guys, and it's going to be a race. So what you have to do is one person, Arzan, do you want to stand up? One person from your team will get up and you'll race to here and you'll pick up one of these words and you have to decide whether it's in the present form or the past form of the verb. Your teammates can help you. You guys can tell each other which one you think it is, and you got to stick it there, and then you race back to your chair and make sure you're sitting down, and then the next person can get up and go, okay? So I'm gonna say go, and you guys are gonna try and put them all in a row, and then after we're done, the last person done, whoever finishes first, we'll go over them and see if we got them all right, okay? So are you guys ready? Any questions?
No.
No? Does everyone understand? Yeah? You guys all understand what's going on? Okay, I'm going to stand to the side then. And I'll say go on the count of 3, okay? 1, and let's start on the end. We'll start, Arzani, you start, and Sari, you start, okay? And then we'll go one person in. But make sure you sit back in your chair before the next person goes, okay? Okay, on your mark, get set, go. Push out, you can go. Yeah. Simpl, you can go. Oh, make sure it's stuck. So you can go. You can put it beside it if you want. Who's left? Who's left? Oh. Who's last one in the chair? Oh, good job. Good job, you guys. Okay. Wow, that was fast. Do you think you got them all right?
No.
No? Do you guys think you got them right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, this team thinks they got them right. Do you guys think you got them all right?
No.
Maybe? Maybe? Pashida says yes. Okay. Okay, let's talk about these. So these ones are in the present, right? So let's talk about the first one. Fell. How many people think that was in the right spot? Hands up. You guys? This one? Okay, this one, fell. The present form, if I say fell, this one's in the past. This one's in the past, okay? This one goes over here. He fell down the stairs. If you say, if you know that this one's in the past, which one do you think's the present of this one?
Fall.
Fall, yeah, and it's right here. This is the present. This one's right. Fall. Okay, what about the next one? Bit. Bit. He was bit by a dog. Does that sound like the present or the past? Past. Okay, so this one's in the past too. If this one's in the past, what do you think's the right one in the present? Bite. Good job, Nay. So this one?
Yes.
Said. Which one do you think this one is? He said he was tired. Past. Good job. So if that one's in the past, what do you think's the present form of said? Say. And that one's right here. So good job. This one's right. Eat. Is that one right?
Yes.
Yes. Good job. What about this one?
Yes.
Pay. Arizani says yes. You're right. No.
The past.
The past. This one's in the present. This one's right. Is this like saying no, thank you? No. Is that the same way?
No.
No. This one. What does this no mean? I know you. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I know my homework is due tomorrow. This is to know, like in your head, like a thought. So this one's right. What about this one? Swim. This is something Billy did. Is this the present or the past? Present. Good job. Oh, I've fallen down. What about this one right here? Begin. Present. Good job. And then we've got give. I have to, yeah. I have to give something to someone. Good job. We've got one more. Speak. Speak loudly. Is that the present? Yeah, good job. Okay, so I don't think we have too many here that are going to be in the past. Paid. Past. Good job. So he paid for something at the grocery store. Took. Past. That one was in Billy's lesson too, right? He took his grandma to the hospital. This one. Fell. We know that one's in the past. Said. We know that one's in the past. Bit. Spoke. Is that in the past or the present? Past. He spoke to his teacher. How about this one? Began. Present or past? Past. He began reading a book. This one? Ate. Past. He ate pizza. What about this one here? Gave. Present or past? Past. Good job. What about this one?
Present.
Present. Good job. What's the past of this one? Took. Good job. Oh, it's down here. Swam. Present or past? Past. Billy swam at the local pool. What about this one? New. Past. What's the present of this one? No. So this is he knew. Not like it's a new pair of shoes. This one, he knew. Sang. What does that mean?
Sing.
What would someone sang? Music. So what's the present of it? Sing. So is this one in the right spot? No, where should it go? Present. Good job, you guys. Now they're all right. So you guys did a really good job. Was that a fast race? Were you nervous? Yeah. But you did a really good job. Okay, so now we'll try and keep them straight. We got the present, and we got the past. So now hopefully you guys remember some of these and the irregular ones.
You saw the class do this activity on the wall. Now it's your turn. I'd like you to make pieces of paper like those ones. Put the simple present of the verb on one piece of paper and the simple past on another piece of paper. Then put them on the wall and ask different teams to go up and arrange them so that all the present are on one side, all the past are on another side. Or you could make 2 sets of these papers and have 2 teams do it on the wall, see which team can do it the fastest. Or you could play another game with this. You could make small cards like these ones. You could put the simple present on one, and you could put the simple past on the other. And then you can sit with your partner and you can hold up a card to each other. For example, if you hold up this card, your partner would say present. If you hold up this card, your partner would say past. And that way you can work together to learn the present and the past forms of these verbs. Are you ready? Let's begin. Please stop the video and do the activity. Well, let's wrap up. What did we learn today? We learned about the simple past. We learned how to talk about things that have already happened. Maybe it was 1 hour ago, maybe it was yesterday, maybe it was a long time ago. But these things are in the past. They already happened. We learned that there are 2 different ways to make this. One of them is with regular verbs where you just add ed. The other one is with irregular verbs, and you just have to memorize those. There isn't really a rule for them. I'm sorry about that, but that's the way it is. Now, why do we use the simple past? What do we use it for? Well, we use it to talk about things that happened, or things we did, or to tell a story. Maybe you could take a moment and tell a story to someone else using the simple past form. That's what it's good for. Well, this has been English Without Limits. I'm Doug Sadler. Have a good day.